let's fight corruption. Let's fight corruption. What business so I suspected a corrupt person. That's a chino to swa. Muangasa musi buey.
Now, Mr. Soria, I see the NDC people. NDC for Nanka said, Tia Kunyazu see war officers. Omukan or run Nachi on first. And I can tell you, no authority, may say, may catch NDC members and say, Omonkope BP, Drubinum.
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Nankasa now said, Yoko Fono Kochini say, they should go ahead and arrest him because he's not bigger than 1992 constitution.
More fear on from the demonstrations in Brana. We observe my 1515. 1.5. Obinia, Unia with my child. Benkubia, any.
In some way, phone in a crabba, Epium Emma Jumedi, Swiss Excellency, John Mahama, Afe Operation Recover All Loot. One more set, Obio Disika, our NPP, and another Kufadra Blesubiano, Emrano, and any bedi. But then NPP, Amanukono, would defend corruption, and I'm so ama miracles aboagye akwaku piem ewo yokwate se NPP force woman tiase baran ensema efri obana busua sawani ensesa me ena me catch quick one information bia leaky Hopeson Adorye nso adi nkomo edi afa echie ye be ro na afene information a efi ho ba health minister akwako dinkomo bi na enkomo na chi no ena akwako fa ensem bebre ede aba weni nsem foforo bi ni aboaboa no a yede ni nyina egu fom ede ama aifo eno chi no abusua panikofu so adiomi aye krado a oba be biebie nsem nim na yedi mu nkomo baransa na no yenko na yenko this video emra ense miracles aboagye ebra yokofo be fa no NPP fo kogu ho na wo mu kogu ho no na information bia leak se NPP fo chesika ansana wo mu ko ba quick one odi enti we mra
I didn't buy okay more fear on from the demonstrations in Brana. Me Okada people for no. I'm not my friend. Yeah.
Banama ban muye you was scared the mama na say.
I'm to fool my no movie so almost on meche coins kakra.
Coins no saka dey.
This do fiat and I'm sabe coming coins. And then I'm saka coins I be put video. We also be my 1515. 1.5. 1.5. Obinya bi unya with my child. Benkubia any minya.
Yes, we will not be silent.
We will not be silent. I see they say the boys there here. Everything there here. We will do something nice. We there here.
Yetia share yemi abema ya chenonti. Antini wa ha. Yes, government say Mama bibia nya asomdwe se opeja na ma antini wa say.
Na de anti na usu say ya che no ma hia wa.
Ade de anti me nchire.
Na woni ni ba ko
ni dia to be honest. We need them to Africa ba o ya pipi ni ba. Antini asu akina ho aboma ya ba se ya ba ka ko de beja na ma.
After wash death of parents or madam
okay, I'm sure. Mamu Kwaba. After say Yoko, one kwache miracles aboagye no, and say enkomo akofa badie, e do so papa. But then I MPP for say wo mutua sika, ena de ma emrante ne mabawa bia, wo mukokogu wo no, ena brante edi sankomo yo quick one. Ye ni kan fanfi we.
Mame na wase na ye ncha erefo nya kwaku dia na areho no. Ade ba kwa ya na areho no. Bonse wo mo call release him na akwa de me hu lady back. Munyi me papa as a gangster onim ni babia. And I'm telling you with authority say no question 55 million no Dennis Miracles aboagye awia wanyemu wankobu. Wanyemu wankobu say none of them and enyemu wankobu ediye. Ebre mo ye campaign wie ya Dennis Miracles aboagye kro no enye yoko na ebeda na dia ma obi ahu before say yoko na MPP for na me ehunu say Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia campaign sika omo de ma miracle aboagye no wadi wa fa anya campaign wante na so make me boa wo mo so odi bi sifie bi kura wa akra aya me na mbeka e within the NPP na mu within the NPP mu de nsem we bai ne nyame ada roma we ye ba beda bonten a o ha no say kwaku do you know say miracle aboagye na nkasa wo ya we sakro no say yakoso ama o mo wiwe ni nsem and go to our Muhammad wa post to niam bi wa kire bra iyoko for frɛ miracle aboagye atoto nano ane ade nyina enti enya dia eye impromptu debi aya de wo no miracle aboagye na ya we se bibi sei ekoso na de tie ne se no security agency ana so person arrest obi a wo frɛ nipa no chia no beg no ma ne date tire ne baabi kura o person obefa no ensi wo wiase baabi a eni mra bia mu ewo ho no mo entini kwaso no ma hye nkrofo a ye demonstration check the kind of people because tie ni hepa no kwasam ne say
we say no mo pese wo mo kwa ko defend corruption
NPP ni bia na dwimu da ho bia anko ho bi Ghana ni bia na dwimu da ho bia anko ho bi because me sue for good hospitals good roads schools markets and at setnapa na setna payi ane sa ne mama bosu nyina kwaku ye diska ne ye ne ye diska ne ye ne ye sinipa baako wonko no nko ye dwuma nfa mo man no na beto dwa se 55 million no nko ade awasa ne sire mu ne se authorities fresh nipa na adenti na Ghana ni adwene damitiri mu na me pese ne mama bosu nyina me sorry na me kono mko gina ho the table will turn for nkwa na no mo ye mwanwa the so called PhDs the so called journalists the so-called political analysts, Professor don't fast and why professors, doctors here, the table will 10. What is so be 55 million? The only thing a PhD, what you would answer the table will 10. So because of the table will 10 into 55 million young man Makan there, Mekanenra. Na message so china what china nyame ya adom na MPP nya akonya no mo ba ban mu no mo mfi say John Mahama ria 1 cedi enu ntia wo so mo china mo nko china I will sit here and support them because that's the law. We can never always talk against corruption abra ye sabe chire ye sabe kasa de tia arrest na nipa na corrupting ya nchene be de nza kesika ene nipa o ye ne secretary ne ye adwuma na ahya se a wo tua ne sika yi eti se bibia ni ho na se krono bia nkoso a ade ne nipa no ne ye adwuma na gye atum no ne wo tua ne sika just sit down and ask yourself this question adai
na ade MB for no omo members no masana
anya members na asa
tie dan na asem sesi a omo ko tue sika ma amanfo ansa na omatimi
wante ye din komatie nie pa me say MPP ni bia na dwemu da ho bia nko ho Ghana ni bia na dwemu da ho bia nko ho
ntiti tie me ba Samia oku adwemu na ho
ba Samia ni nkomo
so Samia oku ko
me say MPP
na wo afanyo maki ko yo
MPP ni bia na dwemu da ho
na also untimi ntran kan chem say a whole minority leader na dwemu na ho
ana ko wo de ataka na de atoro ko hwe de watoro go and check what he has written kwana gore wo mo nyansa wo mutim ne wo mu posto ane ne wo no chotoro so we Ghana ni mapan now do Ghana ho first as we manyoku MPP you will not tolerate this nonsense
yeah the producer and video bi nto so mai na oyo video ya esre o de afred he video ni din we ya hwan no
we anya Akosibo Junior
small boy lawyer na owo MPP mu ene okọ ho wo de hwe asei hwa ensa ne beba ensa na gubutu no ensa ene gubutu ka ne butu no lawyer o piem ho no wo ho no mo so mo ye demonstration no ene wo komo mo nsa
adentira because omo ho no sorry to say papa bi ani sorry to say junkies no doso twa mo ma no omo che se wo mo twa akwajo no 1.5
ti wo kwakomo mo nsa no ma nom no matimi ayedede yie
kwaku ene metie ya me ne wodi nkomo 1.5 ni bi ni me ho but the be den papa some sorry akwaje MPP 1.5 MDC 1.5 ada ya ba ku 55 million 1.5 ni 55 million ese
o da bi unse wo mo mugina ho no ye ni maso me fa ne se 99% enim de asi
and na make ntina me catch na wo say ntina na wo bisa me na me ka say obi na dwiri mu da obi anko we mo ka say nyina sabe wo mo ye nipa ekomo ade wo mo kotim
obi kura ni miracle aboagye o
nim ni din no onim de nti wo semetem ba bia ne be frɛ ye ne ekɔ meni mi motofo ani agye sika ese be mo obi a 1.5 no no a moto no kura bi o twi ni day na onya say at least 1.4 benya bi dia towi benya bi dia tokokin benya bi dia tonkran do kredi wo wi awanya bi dia kodware opeso odware benya bi dia kodware enkran no wo no so obi e komde no de ne yamu de ne ba bia no woman 20 cities club ba badwan ne nti wo mo ba ye no e kina de pa ma ndc nsanye bi na sa nkrofo yom sa nkomo msko mo so beba ti na me say NPP ni ma pa bia na dwene ye adwuma bia no no ko ase on confirm ko de tifi ni fanya no ho me say the only way I make media ma wo mo ne say me te ye yokofo ko ye yeso wo mo de tu abena wo ma bro no Dennis Mekasa aboagye kwan wo mo fa so ko fa no bi kura no hye ba house wo dware wo ma ma na anware anwie no wo mo che no wo mo de no adagya o ko toilet nko ma na nko wa bepa ne to e no wo mo de mrafo no wo mo de fa no kwan wo mo fa che se bibisa bara kwan ya wo mo fa so wo mo ko chi ni kwa kuminu mienu yeti ye wa te se wo mo fa kwamboni su bi so enti wo ha ne say so you are fighting against one fighting corruption. Na nyame nwanwa sama tiambi du kaisa
against corruption.
No. They are not fighting They are not fighting against corruption. If they are fighting against corruption, they wouldn't be there. Because Yoko is fighting against corruption.
And also I can say you are fighting against those who are fighting against the corruption.
They said you
are fighting against Womwa. That's all the bofuni twiafra.
Medase professor, Harvard lecturer. Akwaba, why are they are fighting against those who are fighting against corruption. Thank you. Why are they, Professor Bright? Are you cool? And one more fighting against one more fighting corruption, no? And so it shouldn't be there. It shouldn't be so. It shouldn't be that. Nasayetwo mem ne sia beye sa. Ebede no man timi akonkan. Me can play. Me mama in office why you corrupt the eti o man come and arrest her. Yeah. Because she is not bigger than 1992 constitution. Who is Dennis Mekasa aboagye? Young guy. And a nigga na you want some person nya want tama corruption ni authority. Ti corruption. And I say koye politician. Na anati sorry. Ubanya hu say tam. Eye nyema mienu institution sim mienu. Obia woye politician bia dodo no a krono. Young boys here on the we walk on big rap politics and no yet maybe a da. And what they call politics. America Sabaji koye MC, I didn't know more free MC decision. I didn't know me in if you want them. Why MC pen? I didn't know me in if you want them. And I bet same time in Syria animal. I didn't know Korea chair Honso February 2nd and I resign. Fine, 2025. Why by film was all resign. And I hand you over. I want to reach a mono chassis. Na so your minority leader. Na some say ya ba. Demonstration. You sit down. Na mo suma pemo lawyers. Na mo konma committee yokofo no. Na mo no matena se aka. Indeed. Yeah, indeed. Until the competent court of jurisdiction ebe dia tum se wo ye kromfo no. Mimi no mienu ntimi nka so ye kromfo. So the best thing is some be peligatimi. Obi a wokum ni pakra peligatimi de ma no. Na won ko friend crofo let's go there 7 a.m. no say tie professor ayi kwaku professor Stephen Kwaku Asare also Yoko says 55 million has been looted and your reaction is one day the table will turn instead of recovery. Every corrupt obi see you 55 million otu so dey work school. We are centroni, we are political analyst, we are scientist here, we are economist here, we are lawyer, the table will turn. What Jimmy? One school are you useless? One school who are man for so. One my any uncle school me won't say, Yanya from Sobia, Yama many papa because me a man school I would never say this. At some of you good board, some of them fit by, you will be this car, Namunya Konya number Montano, and a nano, a wake up call. Adema NDC ministerials one more adwuma wa abemu appointees ni ade no nobody we anya rocket scientist na was abeka tell say what is going on onso di huni because achina senyame bia adom na de omo so pen bem na table no tani a omo so be sha ase ahwehwem wanya oni o me yade will call you enti wo omo nko so anche the aura na omo si aguo no they should wake up the aura They should arrest everybody who matters. Our more concrete evidence. No more prosecuting. Prosecution me arrest him and say obechini paberi agena environment. Prosecute no. Said ya sofo na matter this. Oboase diocese kan no. Was anya say prosecution ko a ye prosecute nipa no. Ya sa gie sika de afiri ho. Na miracle si ye hwe. E bia ye nkowie. Na akowie say ye no kresa ampa owie 55 million no. Yes on go them 2 years. Pass over na also. 2 years no wonam. Ne nsa anye 55 simple.
Emre bi atwa miracles aboagye di enkomo bi. Yakoba Hopeson Adorye kasa na afeni yakwa kotie Hopeson de no baransa na no yemfa wentwam mra.
Now, you know, in order for them to cover their shame, I see the NDC people on social media. And now, this government, they're oral. Because
I'm going to say a lot of Ghanaians had faith in oral. Now, Omoba, you know, more and manuai than they are buying on your machines, but they should begin arresting and prosecuting.
They arrested and prosecuted people. Arrest and prosecute. Who arrested and prosecute? I say, you jungle.
No.
Obi make say michiro. NDC for nanka say tia konya so war officers no. Omo kra no run na achi omo first.
Appointees.
Omo wa aban mu ene no say NDC for no person omo tia ase de ntia ne ma to din ya. Omo ankasa appointees na ankasa kra eje dom ti no. E dom to no.
Oral ne be chi omo.
Anase achi omo dada yes be chi omo ti say that is if the definition of oral no ye based on the omo trogu books mu de achi omo. Na de wa achi we den kochi obi. Me say tie ne ye o. Because you see, we always said some of the things they were mentioned were senseless. Because they are now on Crawford and that is what is happening. And I can tell you in authority, me say me catch there, and these members they say, Omon kope BP drobinom. Now say oral now omo kano yes hard definition now okujo to black somewhere etro Twitter there no mondeu. Because no cra channel. Opa NDC penny be our political officer ne opa omo make demonstration omo pie no make oral asem. Omo pie no make oral asem. Omo ye memma omo pie no make oral asem. Because obi it is not as if say yempa accountability you. But niama no mo kai no sebe all the people sitting in the political office have realized they are senseless.
Okay, I'm sure. As a Ghana for a video where aba and omu chem say miracles aboagye be din koma say Ora is dead. Nene Ora na so ni mu a na MPP for makwa koguo.
Na samba ko bi o kan ne say Ora anti ne to aba hona mo dwire me pa. Ora anti ne to aba ma ai ma kan happen na me kan to.
Okay, so de wa kan ye wo de.
Make it will play. Go on to me go to Amana so we national cathedral 93 million na me nwhwe. Emubu private houses any aye on minor kasa dan ntumu. Without saying mu akonta bia. Yen to me sorry. Na seat for president cash na nenemu. PDS na nenemu. Keno KVG na nenemu. Eniema wudru ekoso wa anda na dan kwakufu adopenso. Private jet aye haye. Adi musabe empranom tititi mu ani ade a whole one akonya a 4x4 akonya mu eka mu a ye twi ndiko na wo so nya hwehwemu so me the only campaign catch me ma me imagine say meto abade amajon do ma ni sa ora no I'm telling you ne di musa promises na yesesa eno ne me main agenda ya kanyina ye mpropro ho enti na bere bia na me na wo kasa na me wo yawo e wo ora no ho no se na anya adwuma no. So when you sit down on national radio like this na wo kasa nya ora anti ne to abama wa wonim ne wo yo ora is dead and ora na waking up enti mo how ne say the same person was talking against the ora
o se NDC for kwa no ora na che wo mo
anche wo mo ti na na meka no Dennis nyame wadom na echi na wonya kwanya na ba. And this for now ora atom nyamo mobokwa mbebu akonta. They are not bigger than any law.
Oba hia.
Omo baba mu a.
Ebere.
No mo dadai. Say you twu mutan this ntimi nim kosi awiye. Utwu mutan ya ebi nana no jantwa atwa de ato no no. The table will turn one day. NPP will come to power. I swear. And I'm saying a prophecy.
But one thing is the way NPP to omo do you think sir everything possible this year?
But when 1,000 years from baba, and tina make no.
Onye sure say bia political party bi na bia ba take over.
2028 80,000 years from baba. Kwa the truth is adding. Say any political party be share setimi afefa be to MPP ni NDC. Eno de the best truth. The only thing that happen is say bia MPP tra bench e bia more than 8 years e bi nsi da. NDC tra bench more than 8 years. Uchu mutanye ye de ya wo mu ba ko na be sa aba. So what you say? 80,000 years crown NPP beba. It is 1,000 years na crime ends by there. It's 1,000 years na munya kwanya na moba. Munchichi wo mo mudi boni nyina simple. But then we are dealing with the current situation. The other now so they dealing with here. Enti ye mfa woni the future besie because ye dealing with present tense na be dey future na go deal.
Amanfo say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na nkasa na o say yekofo no kwachi ni sei.
Eno no e wo se bamu na minima de kronti a wo mo twentwen wo na asesa because our politics na ye no Ghana ha no etoda ya na sometimes on say court kra asem kwa judge timi share the society the interest na wo society no eno nti na etoda yes ya remind you etoda nyese bia remind ya kekewu toda ya the boss any pano ban because asem na si ye no how our society no how our mind will interest woman e bia ye jame abusu apanyin same nkwa na obi kura kokume enti yes ko remind 2 weeks 1 week eno no bre ma asam no brase na se microphone refi tubo nwa no na e release no na afi obi a refi kakra kopim se mra no be koso e be deal meaning so Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia you can't belittle him because of a political figure and not just a political figure a biggest position party e wo Ghana animal so share aye Dennis Miracles aboagye mpu resa de nkrofo bi sabi egu omo an mase wo no na be koso okoche Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and I'm telling you for a fact so ogusu a wo ye interviews a wo mo frɛ na wo toto na mo so nim sa afenyo markings so ko aye na poko enti aye gradual process such empanyimfo no de wo ye de ya law no ho code mu obi anso nche de law no but the third day say na sententan ya na chinketwa no na akese na agya wo mo eti ye de ya ne brebe so but say ekobese hu behia say wo se wo mo question no wo mutimi arrest na they should go ahead and arrest him because he's not bigger than 1992 constitution ya daily president bi ya daily first lady wa China anu ne ade eti who is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia
quick one yanko this video emra Hopeson Adorye kasa na ensomo de atudana no den do quick one yankomra
mwana munamu street isu na moka let's fight corruption wo bi so e suspected ye can say corrupt person na say ye chinu so a mu angasa musi buoi ati kwesi amkosi kwada ye nye den ade abuvu as a country
na so ye hon de motor bike ne abo charge ne to go to no odomakogo
share statement a yoko dia ba beto abonde ye bazi be koko didi wo baby na NPP mranche mienu bi beto ye omuhu bia aboy konkonko bua ye men konko ye anam si ti mufri ho na ba anam si an monim ne enti a ya che no wo si o mon ka hwe anam si obua wo mo aka
den enyo de
afi mi chire bu chire wo mo no you could see from their faces say and ye to na mo boni me se mon konko da ho ma de nche until say omu be wie ni omu ye ebeka se ye ma yi no mo ye mu kira ho no empushi omu iroko powers na emra ne dia ma omu no enu ana omu yusu hwe Mugabe se me and ye de office bia ma me na be di dream a ye nche me aya me de say community service ayi bill ya wo mu dia ko parliament o mu jitu mu ahun sa service no ka si reserve ma politicians no do you know why ye pamo atade no ya tranim I am corrupt ya treachery I am corrupt I will not steal the state fund again na ye anopapa na mu gina circle na bi gina tema station no mu treachery no mo se sasesangura no mu se sangura na de no ebo wo mu kakra no bi on say
placard this should serve as deterrent to others who want to embezzle state
so on no me say young reserve no for the politicians eka hwe unim na me ka kire omo me say when put the to nyumi asem mpe nipa de pen ho asem wa hu ne tie no mo me kai say na miracle TV station bi oh ora no grad agu ora no just muff and you gaga hey I saw what you have to say was it be great treasure
55 minutes
okay obsha Hopeson Adorye
and the same nyansani bia owo man ho do no kasa
na sa NPP time omo techi amanfo
na de wan na say NPP time an techi ankofo na metra mba mambo ye Francis Xavier so dem chachuchi kata ene ye sameja mfinu nyina ya nyeche wo
jado na aduru omo sonso omo kasa
enu ne se atwa mene bia ya na yesi wo so ya na no nte panyimfo mu bekwa wo onu otwetwa mene enti wo so so no so koda se no da ya se ya ene ye kan sa ya no wo de wachi to no na oti hwehwe mu a ahwa na obi so abetwa ne mene ti da bia no butu de ne kon sie sa na tie ene no nyo na wa ba mu nti na arrest bia na nya mfa ma no NDC aye bi panya NPP nko asa na two political parties no mo tie we say chire table tene na bia NDC fo so obi adi kodi nkwasasem na o mo sha se no mo so arrest o ma you see the same situation ebi be ye e wo krom hanom eti san wo musu no o mo bai tie ene no ye NPP no na wo opposition and NDC na wo so wo che corruptive for enti wo mo okoche wo na say na ye opposition wo hunu aye o che wo mo corruptive for eti ye na ye opposition o hunu aye enha mo ntibi nso da because anyo de ye di bia we se kutu se bam ti kwanu tum nam kan brofo ana se for corruptees nka ho kwanu tum so atiase enti ebeye ya the omode ye no kran say o announce so be communications or be running for communications director. I am telling you send this for slow be so be communications director when people no be hin na wo manya me akasa aboagye. I'm telling you because this was the young and up and coming talented communicators wo betimi amachi na wo match no de bia amman na yi ne hwe ho no mo ene ade so the me papa Hopeson Adorye kan yi kwako enu ano no wote so kan wo se china e promise sa na sa NDC ni a wo ko china me support sa ne nyina nre na sa ne de build o man kwako me nya bi di kra na me sorry be gina no me de say release him because 55 million wo be me bia wa ma me na 1000 50 staff aye 54 ne fa hene me 1000 ti memfa kan famfri baby ametie ko gina nko ye dede hwemoto fo motom kankan kan hyehyese wo mo hwa sentam afro wudua koko hon my bobo gina release him ana lawyer kwasi botwe so den sa akọ no omo kono mo titramo no ne nsa no ne de yi no wo mo ne de di npa wo we na de chi ye 1.5 na bra na wadi awie ote ho wo be ko ya haja na ya se ayese kotokuro du and wada hono so kwaku san na waso manchechire yeko me say yakufu ado na nkasa kra na waso mo che no abo mo nkoche no abuhwe say yakufu ado aye na ndan kwakufu ado no be ye mampanyini no so wono and waso mo che na they should go and arrest him waso che bra no enti me say John Mahama mo de ne court enti say yakufu ado kra na waso mo che no mo nkoche no. Who is Akufo-Addo? Is he bigger than 1992 constitution? Nobody under no circumstance and will be such a 1992 constitution. Obia was some ratchet be a channel. Ninti no drum maybe a near day or bokono or hini crana or to one mono crano and Mrani security copajanum, send your bayasum jeba, and I'm no casena boko for chassis, and may appear wo mutimi do muja, and yasum diabano. Now, officer say, I'm Mamma Juma. Near some more domensia moi, who is a bit, and more crowd, more kingdom, chrome them radiaton. Shamra, how Monsieur living in forest. Now, moon dependence and number motives as almost some Pemra. Hopeson, Nequaswano. Obia, what you know, maybe you don't think about your political party. You don't think about your group. You don't think about your club. You don't think about your situation. What should you on mine first? And son, our political party about. Political party on time say you capture political power. The ultimate, at the end, what the ultimate in the to rule the nation. Rule the nation and say, so but the mara and the near my bayajuma. Now, my warm to aban my own swanya hoto. And nothing as said, one in a crown noa, young far banny at the tour, at the tuno, see so he will crum. Now, a month for free say, a mamma near him now, what did the mama, to me, Jano, and near tuno. Oni se enkomo na Hopeson editu so se wo mo ko nyina no dodo na nim de ntia ya che miracles aboagye and ohia bi o cheche mu kire wo mo wie no o se we enkwasem kra enti unya sure se senka NPP leaders no chire mu yie atre mrante ne mabawa wo mo kogu wo so mo ye demonstration na wo hwanko obi abahweti o bi se JFK ba okoye okofa motofue wo ma ayokofo ache Dennis Miracles aboagye okoye adwuma interministerial position no wo se wo mo hwehwe mu no wa 55 million waria etia o man na nka obetimi dia ye bibi dia boa o man no so waria nti monko boa na nko demonstration wo fi se wo mo kra na ye from se junkies no tinka wo ma di akire wo mo cheche yan wo mo hunahuna ebinum wo se free speech free speech yɛntumi nkasa ɛno na ɔmo de entice nkurɔfoɔ ade sɛ sika no saa de ka ho de ma wɔ mu sika mo de bɛyɛ elections kura mu ni mu ntumi nto aba mo nya 1.5 tuatua na yɛ mama political party ɛkɔto aba ne yɛde wi ade sika de ahyɛ envelope mu ne yɛde kɔ matemamufo so ɔmo mmerani na ɔmo ni na ɔmo nhye na ɔmo megimie de ɛyɛ asɛm ketewa na nkɛte wɔ man mu na wɔto aba wɔ stronghold a wokɔkyɛ wi ade sika ɛwɔ envelope mu 1 million plus wi kɔna kɔ tie Joseph nyam na meka enti Hopeson Adorye asam na spot on waka no anu bam
quick one health minister dinkomo na nurses o mawie school a o mu gufie no health minister at the solution bi aba yentie ne nsem mra
we are admitting 35,000 students every year we have 100,000 o mawie mu nya dwuma anye yentumi fa even 16,000 a year and every year no year fa 35,000. What it means is that we can never solve the backlog issue. Am I making sense?
Very, very well.
So what I'm going to do is that, Mr. Finance Minister, I'm going to cut down the admissions. Okay? 1, to be dealing with the backlog. 2, examples of figures. If we are doing 35, now me person me get 20,000. I have saved you an allowance of 15,000. Can you convert that 15,000 to recruitment? Doesn't it make sense?
Very well.
Doesn't it make sense? Let me repeat. There were 100,000, more than 100,000 oh fee. You to me in fact 16,000 a year. You to me in fact 16,000 a year. Now you did 35,000 What it means is that the backlog can only increase. The backlog can only increase because the idea and those who saying the year free. In order to control the own fee, you see, you regulated the idea vast no you tighten the kakra. You regulate no. You pay kwa bisu ni mo madwuma monye. Inti say me tighten na aban ebe save sika because you are paying allowance. You convert sa the air tighten no bi. And bank recruitment. The recruitment now need to drop figures down about 30,000 thereabout. And of course, we should not get to a point and also you better lucky a shortage. We should not get there. Yeah, tighten now who say okay, if in the corner you are about 30,000 or even 40,000 at home. Near release bad no. After recruitment increasing the quota. If you don't have a strategy to deal with this problem, you be near more than 200,000 to 300,000 health workers or multi-fear. Meanwhile, every year, catch any panel, different option. Catch a different option. Okay. So this is all I was seeking to do. That let's regulate it, clear the backlog, but you're regulating yanka say ebe save buying and say you be converting into recruitment. So once the Minister for Finance agrees, bingo, we are in good business.
And some way and a health minister at the Atuja. Na nensem no wacheche mu bebre. But minim ha o si atiase. Ba quick one in
Baku we no. Mempa ya me bone senya se wo ka ne kwa. Oh sorry I walk on the be kwa koye adwuma. Obeka ya na nsen ya dutuma ba bonten. Abeka say university courses no bebre hu hia. But obey Minister of Education. Eti wo mutumika ba so mbetumi amana ye adwuma na kwakoi oye to man mu afi bi ye fa teachers aye fa wo modwuma no ye fa ni pattern se ono no man ne ho so a e betumi afom so mo ko kira de ada ne ye fa nkrofo am mo ko school ni dia ye bi akonya 10,000 to ntinyanza nim because no 10,000 na ko school mu 10 pe ne ye betumi amplay wo mo enti ade ntini ye makwan obi be se wontumi nso mfa 10 ne pepepe efisa ye de ebi be feli ebinom entimi nko ebinom kura manwie ebinom betimi awu ebinom yade ntini yade ye no kure tisi ye be fa ni pattern adwuma 10,000 ye necessary ada ne mfa ni pa be se 2,000 no mu nko school ne wi aya 4,000 quite simple 82,000 no nko wie no eda ebinom oba de nhye ebinom bewu ebinom ntimi nko school ni wie yade ye beto nipa enti anya de ya na kakraka se ne be ya wo mom wa kire no oh mo wie no tintremu ode be kwaku eye no ano no perfect si ya nya ne saa da bia backlog no be ho ye ntimi employ wo mo da 82,000 fo awie ye be employ na bi aka akiri 2001 for be wie 2021 for be wie na ya afa bi na ebi aka akiri no makoka 2000 for no mo nso aka akiri no 2022 for be wie na ya afa bi na mo nso bi aka akiri saa enti se ye pese ye tumi yo se ne be ya omo timi apass no awie no de a wo se man ne mo dwuma no de a enhye ya papa yi kan eno ano no yenre wo mo aye fa wo mo school no ene wo mo aban ne timi employ wo mo at the end of the day no it is aban ne timi employ nurses 2000 afibia men ko fa nipa 50000 so wo mo ko nursing school wa fa na bro so 25-30,000 no wo mo ko school no o mo maka ne nchen the next year no apply. So we will pick those people so monko nursing school, training school no, based on your performance during secondary school. And secondary school no, yes I the quota the abeto. So person ko nursing school course so betimi ya science. E be home economics. Asa. And home economics ne science student na person ko nursing no. So when ya e be aggregate 15 and na last one na, yentimi mfa nursing school. Teacher trainee obia betimi abe teacher trainee fa on course abaye no secondary school betimi akọ teacher trainee na mmom se bia wo ye visual art student ye fa last e de akosi 20 general arts last aye 15 science e bia last ye 10 who create healthy competition at the mass student no say ene de na wo kwa abaye ne person employ wo bia ntino quota ye de abani so sana tie dia I have to learn hard afei dia betimi aboani ene na dudu wura free SHS no nyansanim eno so yemfa quota mfiri ho yemfa nhyase yemfa mfiri ho so ya nhyase yemfa mfiri free SHS no ne bie wo mu se nwanten obi an kode a aden wo mam kwa mma school na mwie dia so mfamie so yen nhyase yemfa mfiri ho ho no grassroots no ene free SHS no ye but yen second no we are doing it as scholarship enti senate ni kan ye obi enya 40-50 kura na be man school amana ko yatwam ene free SHS ndi abani timi sponsor dia kodura na get 20 tiedie
na sa omu fie wo bi ena omu timi sa omu timi nya sa aggregate less than 20 no from 6 to 20 no omu fie wo bi o make school fees majority of them but and here for man no ko yi 30 ni 25 no
ya when here for man bi nso no omu ya de pa e bi TS ka for ne ma no
yes na make say majority
enti eno ho enti ko ba na sa be yo hia ni me yo wiamfo school fees tia kra ho odin ma me e de na wosam ye de me so betimi de beat skani ni sa me madwuna ye adwuma ewom kwaku
na de ekosua se omu adwuna ye adwuma usua so obesua de ade esua wo se chess more na se enwura wo
kwaku enu no da bia me kra me de me ho ye example asama wo kan ye no kre se to da no anya support no na sikasam no nkoyie na bre ne so ante uko school ba no abakọ afuom uko school ba no abakọ nsuo uko school ba ba bia betena correction de kura wunya bi nkrofo for extra class teachers dia mo munya bia ubewie no nya 37 te se de menya ye in the year 2000 but at the end na me sha se me ko biem a menya support school fees no me sa ko private school atade ni meditiem de samanka na me sister provide ya teachers dia ma misua de no ko from get 37 no me benya 11 it means say first one na me hyase na me kona na me yababunu no ananka me ya akwada no na me nya support anka bia nkofo senga ngam tim bobi satama me kan me nya 22 years na me sa go back to JHS1 and me nya sa support na me nya I get 11 no so it means say when the support is there na akra no so stick in the mind I am not doing say me be bibia indeed because it shouldn't be the support alone. Every me nya support no me to be imagine say me sister provide this any money nyina because I was the only person at the whole international school na am home no private school na me nkwa na me meduane e boarding school ye duane mo but me ya to me stove dia ma me ni mpemfa kasa me meduane wonya sa akonya we dia na wo so ye e wo so nsusua de so me so me dia imagine say me sua de enu nti na ti ma me 37 so e de ba grade 11 no eti eto da de wo kan he no kre. But yes, still, say I'm fancy shabby and 20 and say nunti and a young formenti and a said ya and a yen to me quota na papa you can yen to me van yajuma because ya mo bia konya ko so onko a senior high school ni bi wa ko bia wie wo wie sabe no do na anya age 30 nom ne ade a o so otumi de ko ene wo 30 20 nom ne 15 nom ne ade a de yan se efa ama na di amamu to da kura di yetimi fa training nom ne ade otumi control shema adenti na obesi nipa no kwan so mo nko training ti yan sha sem free SHS ho na yan pekota na yan scholarship form agege 20 last aban na ibehwe wa obenya more than that no wa parent ne betua wo school fees was SHS no aban ni wasem ka SHS nso wo wia before so obenya school na wakọ no training na asset nursing no so no so ye de quota bi de abeto this say ebeboa ama ne magimi akonka because ye hu nkrofo a wo motimi nya 8 7 A's na bi omunya di ba akopɛ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔkɔyɛ medicine ɛwɔ KNUS yamfa wo mo ɛne other schools so nti adan ne no de yamfa bi nkɔ ne yenye ne sa wɔ other institutions no
quick one ye de asi ye kɔ ebesa babiem yakramo